My name is Kimason Brown. I'm a Global Partner Marketing Manager for Red Hat, focused on productivity tools for partners. I've been in channels maybe going on 25 years, and so I've seen every element of channels from beginning to end, and there's the stage where you go from direct company to selling through channels. It's pretty painful, right? Not only going from that way of selling, but getting in the partners that you need and then providing them what they need to be able to sell your product. And so that's the phase that I came into. Our company has grown immensely over the last few years. We have to be able to provide them tools and information far more timely than we used to. You know, it's almost an immediate turnaround. And so it's a bit more challenging to make sure that we provide them, and it's no longer just sales tools, right? Your sales scripts and maybe some brochures. Partners need far more. They're more savvy. Their customers are more savvy, so they need to market where they didn't need to market before. It's really key for me to know the partner's DNA, because we've grown in mass, and we do have those many levels. We have the premier, the advanced, and the readies. And the premiers are very strategic, high level, and their audience needs to be able to speak at a very high level. So their marketing needs to be at a high level. And they tend to be managed accounts, so they have people who work with them directly from Red Hat, and they need the right tools and be able to do things in tandem. Then we have the advanced group that are right in the middle. They're hardworking, but they're not quite as high level, but they do great amount of business, and that's a center area where there's a lot of competition, so they need to be able to differentiate themselves, and then you have the entry-level readies that are just really hungry, and they generally don't have the resources to be able to do the marketing, but they want the marketing to look really nice, and they want the tools to look nice, so they depend more on us to provide them what they need. And we'd rather do that than have them focus on selling than try to create their own. The relationship between Red Hat and our partners has changed where we're more dependent on the partners. They're not sellers of us, they are partners of us. It's key for us to work with them in enablement, understanding our product, but also understanding our customer, because we are a very different product. We're not just a widget. We're something that opens up, open source, allows a lot of things to happen across the board, opens up many, many possibilities, and gets us into a many foyers. And for our partners, it allows them to extend their portfolio because they're not locked into anything. And so when they have people who want to migrate, they have an answer with us, right? They can always come back to us as an arsenal. So they're very essential to us. The exciting thing about Red Hat is they're very smart about, they prepare themselves with the right tools. They don't test tools. You have some people who go and they get test accounts and they try things out, and they usually start on the cheap side. But Red Hat will do its due diligence, and they will spend the money. And so when partners come in, it's not a program that grows. It's usually some very nice tools that they have to use, and which of course makes them better marketers, better sales people. So from that standpoint, that's really key. There's not a long line to help or assistance or account management. At larger companies, you might not ever see the CEO, but our executives are very much involved, right? We're at the key spot right now where if you need executive help or input, then you can get that very easily. So it's a great time to really be in that true partnership and be involved, not just a guy on the outside who has to take certification to be able to sell the product. The trends that we see, it's like the music business, right? It changes on a daily basis, and that's what it is. I've been around when everybody was a VAR, and then people decided that we can't just have somebody who supplies things. We need somebody to handle the services, and then we need someone to, actually do the implementation or do the evaluation and tell us what we need. So I've seen it grow the gamut and come around. So that's why now you have your SIs, your integrators, you have ISVs. You need that person in between who can take this software and embed it with theirs and create a solution. So there's many more needs that are outsourced now, right? And so you've seen that hybrid of different partners grow, and build out. So there's all these different areas. And every time there's a hybrid of a partner, there's a new need, right? Because there's a new way of growing the business. So being able to see everything grow from seriously VARs to disties, high volume, all kinds of things, that's been exciting to me.